Hi, seventh grade artists and families. Nice to see you again. Some of you, I had your students in sixth grade art, and we're having another awesome semester. Some of you I'm meeting for the first time, so glad you're here. And I'm not in the art room actually, although it is kind of creative. This room is called the Blue Room or the Calming Room in the office. It is available to any of your students or your student at any time of day. And it's in the office. It's just a really nice space, just if your student needs a break. Yeah, so this is where I am. The art room is a wonderful place though. Hopefully I can see you at conferences, and I'll be in the art room there later on this fall. But just a little tiny bit about me before I talk about our seventh grade curriculum, in case we haven't met. My name is Amanda Frederick, again, or Mrs. Frederick. I'm one of two teachers at Van Heusen for art, actually. Sophia Llewellyn is another art teacher that teaches part-time, teaches full-time at Van Heusen, but part-time art classes. So your student may have had her sixth grade as well, and we work really awesome together as a team. But I graduated from Oakland University with a studio art education degree, specializing in new media. And this is my 14th year teaching, my 8th year at Van Heusen. I love middle school. I taught high school before this, but I really, really love middle school, especially being at Van Heusen. I think it's just, middle school is my home. All right, so seventh grade art. What do we do in seventh grade art? A lot of the same, thought processes, but taking it a little bit deeper in seventh grade art. So we'll learn a little bit more about our history. We'll get your students to think like a little bit more deeply and a little bit more creatively in the seventh grade art curriculum. I told your students, if they love drawing and painting, we still will do a little bit of drawing and painting in seventh grade. We did a lot of drawing and painting in sixth grade. We do a little bit more advanced drawing and painting in eighth grade art. Seventh grade art, the way that I developed the curriculum, it is very tactile and very sculptural. And they do things in seventh grade that we don't do in any other grade in middle school art. We will create wire sculptures. Right now, in September, we're working on these really cool like paper design sculptures. That's been like a really interesting step process. Ask your student about their paper design sculpture. We're gonna do sculpture with some found art. We're gonna do sculpture with some cardboard. We'll do linoleum printing. We will obviously work with clay. Kids always ask that too. And then we'll be making paper mache, and we'll do plaster masks. It's a really, really cool 3D art experience if your students like that too. And we will do some drawing and painting, like I said. But taking it to that next step of creativity and getting your students to really think more deeply about their art making and making creative choices, just like a little bit more advanced than sixth grade art. So they should have a really good time. If you are interested in looking at the syllabus, it is on Google Classroom, and you can ask your student for their login. Everybody, I sent that to everybody earlier in the semester. And just in case your student is not on Google Classroom, they can always let me know. I'll do some double checks of Google Classroom too this week. But classroom expectations, we went over that the second day of school. And I expect that your students just come like excited and ready to learn. One of our things that we do every day is our Art 7 Sketch Day. And it's like the first 5 minutes of creativity of the hour. So you can ask your student about that too and what they do in their sketchbook. I also asked that they come with their sketchbook and a pencil every day. They can keep their sketchbooks in the room. I have extra pencils, but I kind of asked that they have those, just something to write with, and their sketchbook every day. All the other supplies and materials I have for them. I asked that they keep their phones in their lockers or just put away. We don't really need those. And that there's just water in class, no drinks. We have third hour seventh grade art, so I know that they're getting hungry for lunch, but water should be sufficient. And like I said, if you want any more information or you want to connect with me, you can look at that syllabus on Google Classroom. You can always email me if you have any questions. We can always connect on the phone. I'm available to you. Another way to connect and kind of see what we're doing in classroom is by following our Instagram, our Van Heusen Art Instagram page that Mrs. Llewellyn, Sophia Llewellyn, and I both run. And it's at VHMS Viking Art. So if you want to check that out, sometimes we'll post stories of like things that our kids are doing, or we'll post pictures of projects they just finished. But I'm excited for another great year, or maybe a first year with your student in art. And again, never hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or comments or concerns, and it's going to be a great semester. Thanks.